Hello guys, I'd like to share a game I played between a good buddy of mine, Fred Forever, his name is Makka. So I was playing white pieces and he likes a challenge, so I decided to take it, and played him. So his level is beginners. I'd say I'm a bit more advanced, but I don't want to sound like, I don't know how to say it better, but cocky or something. Sorry for the language, guys. So let's see. I started with queen's pawn. The answer so far it's queen's gambit declined, and now they accept. So obviously I push the pawn, and the reason for that is just to undermine. Actually, this time attack their c pawn. Their move, first time I have ever seen. So I think that's inaccuracy. So maybe two moves ago here you could play this actually, but now it's a different story. I decided to push my pawn and still on this guy. I could also give a check. Once they develop the bishop, I pick up the pawn as well. So they come down with the bishop. I have a couple options. Push the pawn, which I don't like because that takes away a square for a knight. I can push the bishop, but I don't want that because this bishop needs to take the pawn back before it gets reinforced, like so. I decided to put the knight in front and put the knight in a nasty pin against the queen, but I had some ideas to get rid of that pin, so they undermine my d-pawn. I hit their bishop, so they have to do something about it. They keep the pin. That's actually best move played here. Makka, well done. And now I take back the pawn, so material now is equal, and they're pushing the pawn, preparing to push another pawn, so basically this would be a prophylactical move just to hide my bishop in, which I did not play. I decided you pin me, I pin you, Pokemon, gotta catch them all. Okay, so they decided to protect the knight. It's protected enough, but this is also a nice developing move since there's no place for knight here. So let's continue. I capture, they capture, and I win a pawn. So a simple combo here, and also a lot of pressure now on the king, so my queen can get in at some point. Not now because the bishop here. Okay, yeah. I'd like to say that we were chatting a lot, so you can check out. There is like a lot of things going on in the chat. Oh, sorry. So that is one thing why I made one big blunder in this game, but let's continue. So I decided to swap the queens and win a piece, right? So easy combo here. So that was a blunder from their side. So now they're attacking my knight. I decide to give it a nice fork, forking everything, but they can take it, and then I will take it back, and still I'm gonna be +4 up. This one is tricky. Now the king comes in, so bishop is undefended. They can take this guy, and now it's a bit nasty. So I think maybe best for me was just to grab the bishop and then castle here with a check. So obviously I was busy in the chat, priorities first, okay. So I decided to give a nice fork here, so they cannot take, then I can take back, and then they will take this guy. Oh, actually they can't take. I think this now here is like complicated, and for beginners it's not that easy to understand. So the knight is in a pin, cannot move. Bishop can take this one, and not sure if I would. I think I'd just take back the bishop and lose a piece here, so material would be almost equal. I'd still be, it would be equal, yeah. But they decided to retreat. That's a mistake, and so I did not capture. I give a check, so fork now. But again, they have a lot of options now. They can take the bishop. They can of course run away somewhere, and well, they cannot take, so obviously the pin. This is tricky, so they decided to take. That's the best move. I take their bishop, so now we're still here in exchange equal, and they take another piece, and I take the rook, so up in exchange, and now I get the knight, so they take back. I'm +5, plus full rook now. So I just decided to hide my bishop back, and okay, they pin my bishop, so I decided time to get rid of this good bishop because it's really, it's really kinda not allowing me to do a lot of things, and also that castles move I was talking about previously, couldn't do it because of that bishop. So now castles, hit the rook, rook hides, rook up with a check, swap rooks. Since I'm up in material, I want to swap pieces. So now pointless check from me, pick up the bishop. So it wasn't that pointless after all. See, check, king moves, and then I get a free piece. Okay, so they hit my bishop, I just take the pawn. Again, check, pawn up, swap some pawns. Alright, so now I have outside passer, and I'm gonna pick up these guys quick. Oh, at this point, in the chat, he wrote something about... okay, I'm not sure, but he says, please give me a queen. And I was like, you know what, I got a queen. You take one as well. So, this is all-star move, guys. There we go, so a little dance with a queen and a king. Yeah, so over here they run out of checks, so pretty much I just boom. But I think they could try to, you know, harass me a bit more, but this was unlimited time control games, so yeah, not a lot of things going on for them. So now it's just a matter of time until they just lose. And checkmate. Alright, well, that was my first game against Fred Forever from TribalWars, or as we say, Maka. So thanks for playing, it was really fun, and I will make videos about other games as well, so hopefully you will learn a thing or two. And yeah, see you next time. Cheers, guys.